Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. In this video, we're going to Montreal, Canada and later Quebec City during the first week of July. We're gonna do a bunch of fun touristy things like visiting the old port, getting on the Ferris wheel, checking out the famous bagel place, and taking the bus to Mount Royal Park to enjoy it and witness Montreal all in one glance. The farmers market and botanical garden are also on the list. If you know me at all or have watched any videos in the past, then you know that food will also be in the spotlight with Poutine and different reservations of a variety of highly rated restaurants. This is going to be a ton of fun and I'm grateful that you're here on this journey with me. Let's get going. On the first day, we flew from New York at 7 a.m. and landed at 8:30 a.m. When you head out of the airport, there are quite a few kiosks where you can buy your metro tickets. There's also employees standing by ahead of time if you have any questions. We did research already, so we followed the kiosk prompts and bought an El Occasional card with a 3-day pass because that made the most sense to us. After the 3 days are over, you're able to just recharge your metro card at any subway station. So following Google Maps, we headed to the bus station for 747 bus. It's going to take us to a pretty city center metro station where we then would take the metro to our hotel. Everything was pretty quick and painless. We tapped our metro card, put our suitcases away, and waited for the bus to run. Overall, we were pretty happy throughout the journey for Montreal's public transportation system. Good experience with everything running efficiently, and Google Maps never led us astray. It was unfortunately raining when we landed, so we definitely brought out the umbrellas. First things first, we're both really hungry and we're gonna head to Crew Collective and Cafe to get some breakfast/lunch. This cafe is special because it's located in a heritage building that was once the Royal Bank of Canada. You can enjoy your drinks and food while looking up and around for these cathedral museum-like architecture inside. And it was pretty busy when we were inside, so you do want to snag a seat when you can. There are also a ton of options for you to choose from food-wise, but we just went with the basics.
This is a chicken and cheese focaccia.
Chicken and cheese. Looks yummy. And I got a ham and cheese baguette.
Why is this just cold?
They sadly didn't toast it, but it's still really good.
I actually don't know if you're supposed to toast it. Yes, you can.
I don't think you're supposed to,
Right? Yeah.
but I want it to be hot, but it's not. After the cafe, we just did some more exploring within city center. Our schedule is pretty chill. We just listed a bunch of things that we wanted to see and decided when we want to see them. So right now we're heading to Old Port of Montreal to see the Ferris wheel. And on the way we saw a bunch of food trucks, which I think is awesome. If it weren't for the rainy day, I bet we would love to just have stopped and looked at what all the options were. We also stumbled across a little pirate themed amusement park and it looked really fun. So after we got to the Ferris wheel, we were comparing prices to see if buying the Montreal City Pass or buying the Ferris wheel ticket by itself was cheaper. We saw the options on the City Pass and thought the City Pass was the more effective way to do it for us personally. So we bought it then and there, bought the pass on our phones, showed it to the employees, and got the tickets. It is still raining outside, but we made it to the Ferris wheel. Here's Albert. Made it to the Ferris wheel and hopefully we can still see some stuff, although it is cloudy and rainy today. But super nice that we got this whole cabin to ourselves.
It's a cruise shipping.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Ready?
Yeah. I wonder how many cycles they'll let us do.
Right? You can see Mount Royal here. Very nice skyline. It's the pirate ship, little obstacle course, zip line, a little playground. So food trucks over there, Cirque du Soleil over here. What are those?
Specially designed apartments.
Oh, that look like the boxes.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Over here. The Botanical Garden, the Biodome, right here. What better way to avoid the rain to also just come to the Banquise market right by the Ferris wheel? You get tons of options to choose from for souvenirs for friends and family or just food in general. Continuing our city walk, we are in another area full of local vendors. They're selling art, entertainment, food, anything you can think of. Boutique shops are all here, and you can really appreciate everything you're seeing right now, especially in this weather. Oh, this is cute. To continue our exploring in this rainy weather, we went to Montreal Science Center, which is also on the city pass. It is mainly for family and young kids, but we enjoyed it too. So long for our turn. It should be this first.
Huh?
As in this reaches it first, right?
Really? This one?
Yeah, this one first. And then this and then this.
Not this one first?
You want to bet? Let's go. For our first official dinner in Montreal, we booked a restaurant called Bar George. The vibes and ambiance were definitely fancy, and the service was great. It was a bit cold and rainy outside, so to warm up, I ordered the cream of mushroom soup as an appetizer. Under the spotlight, you can really see that it was steaming hot and delicious. Then for entrees, I got the lobster risotto, Albert got the beef Wellington, both so good. And we got a dessert called beef tartare. After dinner, we walked around and went to Center Eden, a large mall with lots of shops, food, entertainment. We weren't looking for anything in particular, just really to digest after a full meal. There was a timeout market, which was really cool. It was in the middle of the mall with a variety of different food vendors and arcade games. We found this ice hockey game, which I've never seen before, so of course we had to play it. Let's just say I beat Albert at this game and he beat me at the second game, but really, who's counting? Can't believe it's already day 2, but first we're gonna hit up this library that's just by our hotel. It's actually a huge public library in downtown Montreal. Its collection is part of Quebec's National Library, and according to Wikipedia, they house around 4 million works of different types, including over 1 million books. Confirmed in person that the majority of works displayed are in French, which makes sense and means I couldn't understand a single thing in there, but it was wonderful to see the architecture and setup of the library. Love library, so I was very happy we got to visit this one. We've been seeing these circles everywhere. Hey guys, after the library, we just took the subway to Avenue Montreal, and that's the number 2 subway. Right now we're just walking along the avenue. It looks like it's pedestrian friendly, at least for today. And you can just walk around and check out all the cute shops around as we go on our way to find the bagels. We're here today this morning to try out the longest running bagel shop in Montreal, St-Viateur Bagel. They're baking their hand-rolled wood-fired bagels since 1957. They're very famous in Montreal and the world for getting your Montreal-style bagel, so be prepared to wait in a long line if you choose to do so. Since we got there and realized that they only take cash or international Canadian debit card, we went on DoorDash, and I DoorDash pickup using my credit card. While we waited for our DoorDash order, we decided to go to this local grocery store right next door and just really check out what's up. I love going to other grocery stores to see what's happening over there and compare prices to my local grocery store, so I had a lot of fun here. Right? This looks good. That looks good. Kind of just got this here.
This is 40%.
Oh, it's super expensive.
Atlantic and $60.
Wait, why? Are we missing something? Meat, definitely more expensive. Hey guys, so from the bagel place we got to go, and then we tried to hop on a bus, but apparently according to the transit app, because the pedestrian streets, I think the Mount Royal Street Avenue is only closed for pedestrians, I think during this month. So the original bus we're supposed to take to get to Mount Royal Park actually is rerouted according to the transit app. So we quickly hopped on, only to find out that that bus isn't going to where we wanted to go, directly to the Mont Royal lookout point. So according to these kind strangers who speak both French and English on the bus, they told us when to get off, and then so right now we're gonna, instead of busing up for now, we're gonna see how much we can walk on the entire other side of the park, and we'll see how far we go without Ubering or busing. But for now, we're gonna first try to find the Beaver Lake, and hopefully that'll be still a nice time. We see a cemetery that also seems really nice, well built. We finished the walk, and after all of this, we reached the lake. the Beaver Lake. It looks like a perfect place up there to hang out, do a picnic, or, you know, eat our bagels. We got a rosemary sea salt bagel, sesame bagel, and this is all dressed, which means everything bagel with smoked salmon, onion, cream cheese, capers, with this as the backdrop. Very flavorful. The bagel is also very simple. It's not as doughy, or chewy. Just bagel. It is a bit hard though on my mouth feeling. I really like the tomato. So conclusion is that the bagel is really good, and I feel like you should always add tomato in your bagels. Anything that has to do with like cream cheese or smoked salmon or anything cured, I think tomato is always the way to go. Yeah, so like the dough, the bagel was pretty dense, but it's just like it gives you the feeling of, that's a good carb type of feeling. And Albert's rosemary and sea salt bagel, it was also pretty dense. It wasn't dense? It was dense, right? Yeah, it was also kind of dense. So if you're looking for that light, fluffy bagel, this isn't for you. But Albert's sesame bagel, like just the sesame bagels, it's pretty fluffy or light. Yeah, it's much lighter. So if you're looking for like a lighter bagel, I would say do the sesame one. Otherwise, the everything bagel, aka the all dressed bagel, was dense, and the rosemary one was also dense. Yeah, there's a bug on Albert, so you heard that on the side. Go up there?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
And then after this, we can try to find the steps to go down to McGill.
So quick story time. Albert took French in high school, so he was actually able to order the slushie we wanted in the cafe in French with the cashier until the cashier asked which flavor we wanted, and that's when he had switched back to English. But it was a good attempt, and I was really impressed. Hi. Plenty of people enjoying this.
Downtown is 550.
Nice. Now we're gonna go to the grand staircase. Okay, going down the stairs. If there are stairs. I think we just walked down the grand staircase. I thought it was gonna be more, but they were just the stairs. So we walked down. We're at McGill University. McGill University. I have a really good classmate, high school classmate who went to McGill, and she said during the winter, like it would snow and then it would rain or some sort of mixture that it makes the entire floor, this huge upslope, icy and super slippery. So like she would say that during winter, the wind is super strong and the ground is super slippery. Literally, if you don't pay attention, you're just sliding back down after trying to climb this whole slope to school every day. And she had class at 8 a.m. But the whole picture was super funny to me when she told me about it, because she said, yeah, sometimes when you get desperate enough, like you feel like you're starting to like fall back because of the wind and because of the slippery ice underneath, she like would cling to the poles next to her, which I thought was a super funny visual, but good luck. I would not want to be her. At this point in the afternoon, we were tired and looking for a place to sit down. What better place to do that than the Museum of Fine Arts? We were able to not only enjoy cool air blowing through the museum, but also appreciating almost 47,000 paintings, sculptures, etc. They do not allow filming, so I tucked away my camera and simply enjoyed the time there. After the museum, we decided to try our luck and explore Montreal's famous underground city. It's a pedestrian network right under the heart of the city for kilometers. It links metro stations to shopping plazas to office buildings for over 33 kilometers, so that's about 20 and a half miles. Many people use this network to commute to work or just explore and shop and eat endlessly. We originally did a lot of homework trying to study the map, but we overall thought it was so expansive that we just gave up and decided to essentially walk towards World Trade Center, which is another entrance to the underground city, and explore anything that shows up on the way, including the local McDonald's. They made Parmesan. No meat. Whoa, it's just a bun. What is this? McCrispy. That bun looks good. But it's, spicy one. This is the Carbonara McChicken. Big chili junior. BLT McMuffin. And bacon. Ramen McShaker fries tzatziki. Cookie. You know, in China, they have sweet potato pies or purple yam pies. Dang. They're like Parmesan. Sichuan sauce. What is this? Extra nugget sauce, spicy habanero sauce, mayo style sauce. What does that mean? Okay. Pretty good. We finally made it into the World Trade Center, which is one of the entrances to the underground city too. There's Albert, tired and on his phone, and this is the World Trade Center. It's pretty nice. It's a little people are just looking in. So now that we're at the World Trade Center, you'll notice that all the shops are closed. I think we learned that over this weekend at least. Most of the shops here, including the ones in the shopping mall, minus the food halls, close at like 5 or 6 p.m. So remember to, whatever you need to do, if you need to go shopping here, get there early. The original piece of the Berlin Wall. Convention Center. While we continue appreciating the architecture in Montreal, we do have a one-track mind, and that is to food. It is time for dinner in Chinatown. For dinner, we came to Lanzhou La Mian, so essentially Lanzhou beef noodle soup, and it was awesome. You can see that they're still hand pulling their noodles, so they're making everything fresh right in front of you. As you flip through the menu, you can choose your noodle size, you can choose the soup you want or the dry noodle if you prefer. Then you pick your appetizers, and if you're interested, pick a soda. I'll say overall this was a delicious place. We got the seaweed potato salad as the appetizer. Albert got the jjajang mian, that's on the sweeter side, and he enjoyed it. I got the beef lanzhou noodle soup, so the classic choice, but I think it lacked a bit of salt, but the soup was still good. So it really hit the spot when you're like me and constantly craving Chinese food. Definitely if you're in Montreal visiting, come over here. They also have great reviews online. To end the night with dessert, we came to Yifang, so another very classic boba place, and we got the mango pomelo sago as dessert. Got a yen. Hey everyone, good morning and happy Canada Day. It is July 1st and we've arrived at our first stop, which is the John Talon Market. Let's see what it has to offer us. Located in Little Italy, the market is one of the largest open-air markets in North America and one of the oldest public markets in Montreal. It's open year-round, so you can come visit whenever you want to, and it is famous for its wide range of shops, including fruits and produce, seafood, bakeries, butchers, etc., etc. There are also restaurants lined within the market, so you can spend quite some time here. I've even spotted some fruit I've never seen before. Thank you. Our only purchase here was this $3 apple juice, and then we turned the corner and we saw that there's also another stall making apple juice slush. So maybe that could have been the move. But this actually still tastes different. What, you said Honeycrisp? Honeycrisp apple juice. It does taste different. I've had like apple juices in many farmers markets, and it still tastes good. We had a great time exploring the market, but we did refrain ourselves from ordering food because we're heading to La Banquise for one of the best poutine places in Montreal. So we headed to the outdoor seating because that was the vibe today, but we did not realize that the top was going to be completely red shaded. So the videos of the poutine you're about to see do not do them justice. Just know it was really good. So I got the poutine with guac, sour cream, and tomato, and I added sausage to it, while Albert got La Royale, which is poutine with pulled pork, apples, and bacon. Both were delicious, both were really filling. Definitely head there to check them out. Next up, we took the subway to the Montreal Botanical Garden. We got a bit sidetracked passing by the Olympic Park and taking some photos on the podium, but we ventured on. The Montreal Botanical Garden is a huge botanical garden, so it has around 75 hectares, around 190 acres of different thematic gardens and greenhouses. So we saw a Japanese garden, a Chinese garden, rose garden. There's just so much to see and experience that you're able to really immerse yourself in nature. You can easily spend an entire day here. For dinner, we headed to our reservation at La Express. It is a French bistro cuisine restaurant founded in 1980. We definitely did our research beforehand on the menu, so we were prepared. For starters, we got a salad to keep healthy, but it was such a good salad with beetroots and endives topped with Parmesan that we just demolished it. For entrees, I got a duck confit for the first time and concluded that I'm not that into it, but it was really well prepared by the restaurant. Albert got roasted quail and rice, and it was really delicious. To end our last night in Montreal, we went to the 8 p.m. Aura experience at the Notre Dame Basilica. It's an immersive sound and light experience where you watch beautiful lights come together with the music to tell a story. The website says there are 3 acts: Act 1, the birth of light; Act 2, the obstacles; and Act 3, the open sky. It honestly was a perfect way to end our Montreal trip, so would definitely recommend it to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. We're heading to Quebec City tomorrow. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!